Starting right now. All right, it's live right now. Sweet. Well,
Cool.
hello everyone. Speaks here with two very special guests. We have Phillip the Comic Guy and Gary Moore of the Moore Show podcast.
That's me.
So today we're going to be talking about Comic-Con and all the different amazing stuff that was announced. So why don't you guys go ahead and just say what do you think the best thing was announced? Like what just blew your mind?
The Batman vs Superman trailer.
Oh yeah, definitely. That was amazing.
I had to change my pants afterwards.
That was incredible. That it was insane. Especially with the fact that they did a little homage to the Dark Knight Returns, with the grappling hook.
Yeah, I saw that. I took a screenshot of that and
Yeah,
posted
yeah.
it
I
on
saw that on Facebook.
Facebook.
I'm a huge Dark Knight Returns fan. Like, right when I read the graphic novel I got from Hastings, I became an instant fan of it. I went to Comic-Con, got all the single issues. When I saw that, I was like, oh my god.
Where do you live at, dude?
He lives here. He goes to the
Okay.
store. Yeah.
Okay, so he's probably seen me at the store then.
Yeah, probably. He goes to the conventions with me and everything.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Andrew, Gary actually worked he volunteered at Comic Palooza, so,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I was working with Mike and Maine from Comic Book Man.
Yeah, he's friends with them. It's awesome.
That's awesome.
But, especially, I thought it was pretty sweet, Green Lantern Corps. Like, I've heard some people talking about how they were hoping that's what the Green Lantern movie was going to be about, especially Kevin Smith on his podcast, and when they announced it, I was just amazed.
Oh yeah.
Here's something that amazed.
What?
The Deadpool linked trailer, that the person how they linked it, that was good. I like that trailer a lot.
Yeah, that was good.
They said it's going to be officially released in 3 weeks or something like that. So we'll see.
Okay, yeah.
In the real deal next year.
Right. Because I also saw the Suicide Squad trailer.
Dude, I'm
It
so
was kind of crappy quality, but I mean it was still
Yeah, somebody filming in the Hall H. So
yeah.
but it was pretty good, man. I'm happy for that one too.
Yeah, I'm sold on Jared Leto now. Because at first I was a little iffy, but when I saw him up in your face on the screen, I think he was talking to Harley when he had his line, but that was awesome. That was sweet.
I'm listening.
All right.
Oh, I'm not sure if you guys catch this, but in the trailer, Ryan Reynolds played as Green Lantern in the horrible Green Lantern film with the CGI costume and all that.
Yeah.
He says in the trailer, just make sure the costume's not green or animated. I was like, oh.
See, I couldn't hear it very well. The dialogue, I couldn't hear it very well, but
Yeah, me neither.
that's pretty cool that they did that.
But one thing that they showed that I was totally surprised about was the Vixen trailer, the new animated show on CW. I don't know if you guys saw that. It's gonna have the Flash and Green Arrow in it and Vixen, and it's a new animated show gonna be on CW.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know if Stephen Amell or Grant Gustin, I don't know if they're voice acting for their characters, but it's on the CW and it has the same suits and everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and speaking of animated shows, Gary, did you hear about this?
What about what?
The Killing Joke?
Yeah.
Yes, and what the best part of that is that Mark Hamill said he would only return to play the Joker.
And also, Kevin Conroy said he was working on another project after Arkham Knight.
Oh, cool. So
he might be. Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, what were you saying, Gary? Is Mark Hamill coming back or?
Yeah, he's gonna be Joker and
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is gonna be sick.
Yeah.
That's gonna be twisted though. I mean that one shot was insane. What Joker was doing to Barbara, the naked. Yeah. spoiler. Like that was just, oh man. I remember when I first read that, I was legitimately frightened.
My computer is frozen. Hang on. My computer sucks, y'all. I'm sorry. I can still hear you.
No, it's all right.
So, are y'all? I know Jonathan likes collecting action figures. Greg, do you like collecting action figures as well?
I have a few, but I don't really collect because I can't justify spending the money, on a toy. Yeah. But I like them. I'm always constantly looking at them and stuff like that.
But I mean, he does have a freaking incredible autograph collection.
Yeah.
That's one thing. I looked through that when I was over there. Oh, I just pulled this up. I don't know what this is from, but I don't know if you can see it, this Robin costume.
Yeah, I saw that.
What is that going to be a part of?
Batman versus Superman.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you know the suit that has
really? Batman v Superman?
Yeah, it says, and Joker's spray painted on it saying,
yes.
Oh, okay, I didn't catch that. Yeah, I know, I heard from a crew member.
Yeah.
Bye.
So that could be Jason Todd's costume. I mean, who knows?
Yeah, it's a Robin suit of some sort, and the Joker has obviously spray painted and defaced it.
Oh, okay. Well, I know, I heard from a crew member who was going out and talking about what they've seen on the set, that Carrie Kelly from The Dark Knight Returns, she's going to be in Batman v Superman. That's just what I heard.
I have not seen her yet, but people are confirming it.
Yeah, I've heard from a crew member. I don't know if it's just word of mouth or whatever, but
yeah.
Did you guys hear about the new Batman and Robin Eternal series coming out?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, Batman Eternal just ended this past March or May or whatever, and now they're going to come out with a year 2 featuring Robin.
Oh,
nice.
And a new Robin War, so that'll be interesting. They're really kicking up Robin, I think, and it's going to be awesome.
Just hope I can catch up on it, not like the last Batman Eternal,
Yeah, it's kind of hard to catch up with weekly sometimes.
Yeah.
I also heard that officially Jay Garrick is going to be in the new, season 2 of The Flash.
Oh.
And Wally West. So that's going to be awesome to see.
They're season 2 of Daredevil. So
Punisher? Yeah.
Yeah, they've already showed pictures of him as the Punisher.
Yeah. And I heard they officially are going to cast Elektra.
Yeah, that's another thing I heard.
So that'll be really awesome to see.
Yeah.
Who knows if they'll kill her off in the first season or let her go for a little while.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't use her for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they're gonna have the hand. I mean, in the first season, they definitely showed evidence of that. So, did you guys hear about the whole Star Wars panel?
Yes,
I did a little bit.
And Kevin Smith and everything.
Yeah, I've actually talked to Kevin's assistant since all that kind of went down.
Yeah.
Me and her are kind of friends.
Oh, sweet.
And I was asking her, I was like, what happened? Like, what's the situation? And she's like, Star Wars wanted the entire group of people to go
to the concert. Yeah.
And she was just like, and I don't know what happened. She was just like, I don't know whose idea it was or anything like that. So
I mean, that must really suck, though. I mean,
well, people did show up a bit, for the panel.
Mm-hmm.
So the first couple of pictures we saw of it, it was desolate. It was empty.
Yeah, I saw that.
But there was a group of people that showed up, and it ended up being a little bit more of a crowd than what originally was there.
Yeah, I saw the picture he posted of his daughter presenting. I think it was the Yoga Hosers trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Or something. Yeah. And so, I mean, it looked like there were some people there after a little while.
Oh yeah. I think they kind of went on later than they were anticipating because the crowd emptied out. So they
right.
Probably a bunch of other people that couldn't make it into the Star Wars panel. So it worked out fairly well. It wasn't as big a crowd as it should have been, I guess, would be a way of putting it.
Did you guys see Zack Snyder going to the con in the Batmobile?
Yeah, I saw that. A little video of it.
I heard about it, but I didn't see the video of it.
Yeah. There's a couple of videos out on there, and he's just going by, and then he, it lifts up, and he comes out, and he's just throwing T-shirts at everybody.
Nice.
I mean, that's one heck of a director. Like that, that's a cool guy when he shows up in front of the place, man.
He's one of those guys that is enjoying the ride, kind of thing. Right.
It's not all for the fame and everything. I mean, he gets to freaking drive the Batmobile.
That's sick.
I mean, man, that'd be so much fun.
That right there would be worth doing it.
Yeah.
I have something to say. I'm not sure if you guys heard about this, but like, you all know that Ben Affleck's playing Batman.
Right.
He's like gonna co-write, and this could be a rumor. Like the next.
No, that was official. What you're talking about?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's official. He's gonna direct or co-direct the new Batman. So not the Batman v Superman.
Jeff Johns and direct it.
Wait, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff Johns is working on its script with him.
Wow, that's gonna be good. Jeff Johns is incredible.
Yeah, people are like throwing ideas out there for the movie, but I'm pretty sure he already came up with the idea. Like someone had an idea for the Arkham games to be like made into a movie, but I don't see that really going.
That'd be cool though.
Yeah.
Either way.
I wouldn't mind seeing like an animated movie, but I think they kind of got a good idea of where they want to go with the cinematic universe. So
yeah, about that.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the new Arrow costume?
I did.
Yes, I did.
It looks very cool.
I think it looks pretty cool.
He's got a lot more armor on him now.
Right. That and I heard Diggle is gonna get a helmet. He's because he's Guardian.
Oh yeah.
So I think it was confirmed. Yeah, it's confirmed that he's gonna be getting a helmet in 4. So that'll be cool to see. I don't know. I think where they're going with the TV shows, they're blowing it out of the water.
Oh yeah.
Because Marvel started everything with cinematic universe, and
I'm sorry,
locked down on TV.
Get an anonymous survey.
Oh no, it's all right.
Our 30-second questionnaire.
Shut up.
To say thank you, you will be offered a gift.
No,
what's the gift? Do you get a cruise?
No, I get $121 gift card.
That's such a random number, $121.
Yeah. I think it's a load of crap, but I'm doing this has made my entire cookie protector go down, so I'm having pop up right and left.
Oh, I hate pop-up ads. They suck so much.
So I'm over here fighting with my computer. You can't tell.
Well, let's go ahead. I just want to get it out there for those watching. The Moore Show, which is what Gary Moore hosts, and my latest video interviewed him and John Nasser. Nasser, sorry.
That's all right.
I had a friend. Andrew and I both know a guy named Will, and I told him about the interview, and he watched it on my channel. And then on the way to my house, he said he listened to one of the podcasts and fell in love with it. So
really?
that interview helps.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said it was hilarious, and he's like a big fan of it now. He said he really enjoyed it.
We're gonna try to get another show recorded before too much longer, but on the 24th we're interviewing Marilyn Gigliani from Clerks. She played Victoria.
Yes. Wow.
Clerks.
You guys got that like locked down?
We got it locked down at 4 o'clock. We're gonna record our interview with her, and I'll have it posted later that day.
Nice.
So
that is gonna be awesome.
And I'm trying to line up a couple other guests just to kind of fill in some space here and there. But we're gonna do. I'm hoping we do a show before all that to talk about Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Because on the 25th, I go to Houston for Space City Con.
Oh, okay. Right.
Because I'm working at it.
Oh, okay.
They're putting me up in a hotel room, and I'm going to be a driver.
Oh, really?
Guest. Yes.
Wow.
Is that the biggest gig you've scored so far?
Yeah, because they paid for my hotel room. Nobody,
oh my gosh.
Nobody's done it for me yet, so I couldn't pass it up. You know.
Right.
I'm sorry. I've been wanting to talk about something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, I know, like, it's funny how everything good is coming out all late like early next year and late this year. Like, you got Fallout 4, The Kill.
Yeah, they tend to announce it pretty early now. Now we just gotta wait forever.
Yeah.
I mean, same thing with. I know this sounds silly, but I mean, Finding Dorothy. That was announced like in 2012, and I still haven't really heard anything about it.
It could be.
It just goes to show that they announce stuff so like way ahead. I mean, I know it's to get the buzz and everything, but it's just kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
But,
what was your point, man? You were saying something.
Yeah.
Like the new Spider-Man movie, like how they revealed it.
Yeah, that's gonna be wild.
Coming out way in 2018.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be so Tom Holland can mature.
He's gonna be in Captain America: Civil War.
I'm so hyped for
Yes, yeah, that's
so they went ahead and got him casted, and he's probably gonna make an appearance in some of the other Marvel movies in between.
Like Infinity Gauntlet?
Yeah.
Or, no, that's gonna be
yeah, like
whatever the next one is.
Forever to get here.
But he's gonna be.
I remember what I was gonna say now. But go ahead.
Oh, I'm done.
I was just gonna mention because I remember when you were talking about Space City. Are you guys going or planning on going to Houston Fan Fair, Gary?
Not yet. The only reason why I'm hitting this one is because a friend of mine called me, who's one of the she's a professional handler for the celebrities. She called me and she asked me if I wanted to be involved. And I told her I couldn't afford it, and not just soon after Houston, after Comicpalooza, and she was like, "Well, what if we put you up in a hotel, and you know, all you have to do is worry about getting yourself to here?" And I was like, "Just fine, I'll do it."
Yeah,
I can't pass that up.
Yeah, really.
But
do you know anything about Fan Fair? Because I know you're kind of a part of it, or Comicpalooza is putting it on. I don't know if you know anything about it.
No, I don't really know anything about it because I technically wasn't really a volunteer for the Comicpalooza. Mike and Ming asked me if I wanted to show up. So
really?
Kind of like it was kind of like sanctioned.
Okay.
Kind of thing. So I was there.
Oh, right. All right, cool.
I didn't really do it all that much with them, so.
Right. Got that good interview. That was good. I enjoyed that.
Mm.
Gary, I have a question for you. What was your reaction about E3? I just wanted to talk about that. I know we're meant to be talking about Comic-Con and all that, but I just wanted to know your reaction to it.
Well, I'm not really a big gamer. Like, I play a few video games, mostly based off of movies and whatnot.
All right.
But they have a lot of really cool stuff coming out in the next few years, so I'm excited. Like, I haven't played Arkham Knight yet because I still can't afford a
It's really good.
PS1, a PS4, or anything like that. But I know what happens.
Really good. The game's really good.
Oh,
It's pretty long too.
it looks amazing, and I want to play it, but I'd have to go out and buy a whole new system and the game, and I just don't have the money for that.
You didn't go buy Game Exchange yet? I mean, they probably offer you crap anyways.
Yeah.
It turned out that the guy, I'm friends with the manager at one of the GameStops,
Yeah.
and he told me about this really special deal where they were going to do like $120 for the system, and then they were going to give me so much credit for the video games that I was turning in, and blah 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 blah. And I still would have had to fork over $150, and I was like, I just can't do that, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, after all that, I still would have cost. It still would have cost me a pretty penny.
Right, right.
So I didn't worry about it. I'll just wait. I'll read the novelization
Yeah.
because it's coming. But you know they got a novelization for the damn video game.
Are you serious?
Really?
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
And I've ordered it, and it's coming.
Who's writing it?
I have no idea who the guy is. Honestly, I saw that it was a novel,
Yeah.
based off the video game, and I ordered it. Hang on, let me see if I can find it for you.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Because I've still got it saved on my phone here. Let's see.
Did you guys? Wait. What?
Y'all go ahead and talk among yourselves.
Oh, okay. Did you see any of the Eisner Awards by chance?
I didn't.
I was hoping to catch it because sometimes those are kind of fun just to see who won different stuff. But
Oh,
Yeah.
it's by Marv Wolfman.
okay.
Marv Wolfman. And there's a prequel novel called The Riddler's Gambit.
Ooh.
I like
That sounds good.
Yeah, it's a prequel.
Really good.
So,
Oh, okay. That
I'm
sounds
excited.
good.
Yeah.
You guys know on Age of Ultron, you know the end credits scene with the statue?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you guys see the people who made it, who actually made a replica of it?
No. That.
There it is.
Wow.
Wow.
They made the replica of it and showed it off at the Comic-Con this year. Here's
Wow.
a better one. Right there.
And we're telling than I do.
I
Wow.
thought that was pretty sweet.
That looked really cool.
Yeah.
Man, there's one thing that got me mad, though, about Age of Ultron.
What?
You know, like everyone was saying, like, Spider-Man could show up at the end credits and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone did this really D-bag move and set up this prank for everyone to believe that Spider-Man was actually at the end credits, telling this, you know those people who clean on buildings, like the window wiper thing, guys?
Yeah.
He was telling this one guy, like, hey, you missed a spot, and like, they said it was a prank. I'm like, are you serious? Really?
Yeah, I saw the video.
It looked
Kinda
really
crappy
good.
if, whoever did it.
So with all the different movies, you know, I don't think they're, besides Green Lantern Corps, just a name change. But
Yeah.
with all the different movies coming out up until about 2020, what are you guys most looking forward to?
Batman v Superman by far, actually.
Yeah.
Well,
Squad.
order, I would say Star Wars and then Batman.
Yes, Star Wars.
That free concert had to have been amazing. They gave, like, I think they gave out 6,000 free lightsabers.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
I actually watched the panel. It was good.
Panel, didn't Abrams say something like, we're going to have a concert and y'all all invited or something to that effect?
Yeah, something like that.
The place went crazy.
So
For that.
many people. I saw pictures on Reddit. Like, there were so many people there. But I'd have to say that Gambit, I'm looking forward to Gambit just to see how that turns out. And definitely Cyborg, because I kind of like Cyborg with what like Justice League New 52 stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm definitely looking forward to what they'll do out of that. But one thing that I just really hope and pray is that we don't get a bunch of origin story movies.
Yeah.
Because there's, I mean, of course, with people who don't know the characters, it's easy to enjoy it. But if you already know the characters reliving, especially Spider-Man, like I've loved the Spider-Man movies, but we're gonna have 3 origin stories in a decade.
I don't think they're going to go with an origin story for this new one.
I hope not. I really.
Because I think one of the terms for Sony letting Marvel use Spider-Man was that he had to be white.
Had to be white, yeah.
He couldn't be gay.
No.
He couldn't use drugs.
Right, yeah.
He couldn't kill anybody in self-defense.
Yeah.
There was a list of things, and it couldn't be an origin story was on that list of things.
Oh, okay, all right. I think I might have missed that.
I mean, we've explored it twice already, so
yeah.
I think if they did like Batman '89, where they just kind of picked up with him being Batman early in his career.
Yeah.
Fine. Like you could just say, "Hey, I was bitten by a radioactive spider, and now I've got the ability to do this."
My uncle died.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be kind of cool to pick up like right when his uncle died. But I know another kind of strange term. He couldn't have had sex before he was 16.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's.
But isn't it the law like you have to be 17?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but quite honestly, how many kids does this thing?
Yeah. I mean, some of those terms were just
nerdy enough to, not have sex, but
yeah.
Some of these kids are really young when they start, So I mean, they had to clarify. Look, he can't do that until he doesn't. Yeah.
His wife, if that did happen, like the actor, his quote-unquote wife could appear on MTV's 16 and Pregnant.
Yeah, really.
That show irritates the crap out of me. I'm just like, you're losing your life.
Did you guys see how Hawkman is going to be in Legends of Tomorrow?
No, I didn't see that.
I haven't seen that either.
That was confirmed. I think that was like the big stuff. But I'm excited for Supergirl.
Oh yeah, that actually does look pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, especially, man, Supergirl is incredibly good looking.
Yep.
Like they really know how to cast a good Supergirl.
Yeah,
she is.
A good job on her.
Yes. I mean, the 6-minute preview, like that.
Awesome.
That's how
to show a preview. 6 minutes of just.
Yeah. I didn't see much about Lucifer. Did you guys?
Mm-mm.
No.
I mean, I know it's coming out, but
I think it was more of a setup. Hey, look, we are doing Supergirl, and this is what it's going to be like. It doesn't really go into detail on yet. Like we will see details as the show progresses, but because you can't have like the Flash didn't have Groot or whatever the gorilla's name right after the first episode.
Yeah.
It was almost to the end of the season before they did that.
Yeah.
So I mean, they probably got it planned for what they're gonna do, like Gotham.
Right. Gotham got a lot better towards the end.
Gotham was amazing.
I mean, at the first part, it kind of lost me for, the first few episodes, personally. But then once it got in the middle, around there, I mean, I fell in love with it.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of wish we had more information on the new Teen Titans show on TNT.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that at all.
I didn't even know.
It was announced.
It was announced? Like that?
Yeah. Nightwing is going to lead it.
Robin. Yes.
So, and they're not. I know they're not going to have Beast Boy or Cyborg.
Oh, that would be kind of cool having Beast Boy in a live-action show. I would really like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those two aren't going to be in there. I think Raven was, of course. maybe Starfire. I'm not sure.
I'm sorry, but Raven is like the backbone of the team.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, like, but there's one DC animated show I cannot stand, and y'all can probably agree with me.
What?
Go.
Yeah.
What is it?
Teen Titans Go. It's like a little.
Oh.
It's that, kid
I'm not
cartoon.
saying anything bad about the show because I got a friend that does a voice on it. I ain't saying shit bad about it. But I'm friends with Tara Strong, who plays Raven, so I'm not saying anything bad. It wasn't written for me.
Didn't you don't you know Tara Strong in a way?
Yeah. She's a friend of mine.
Really?
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Dude,
That's
I've
awesome.
friended so many celebrities and actors over the past 2 years.
Man, you're lucky getting able to meet all these celebrities that's been doing all these voices, playing in the movies and all that. That's really sick.
I've also been doing it for a really long time. So, I don't know how old you are, but I'm way older than both of y'all combined, so I've been doing it a lot longer.
Yeah.
But that's alright. There ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just wait till you get to be about 36 and continue doing what you're doing. You're going to meet all these people too.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I don't think Andrew has ever seen any Kevin Smith stuff, but I cannot get over the hype, or my hype at least, for Mallrats 2.
Oh,
I mean, Clerks 3, of course, but Mallrats 2, I mean, he's bringing back, I think, everyone. Besides Ben Affleck. I don't know if he got Ben Affleck. He said he might do a cameo, but...
He might make an appearance now that him and Jennifer, what's her face, separated. He might.
Yeah, Jennifer Garner.
Gardner, yeah. They separated, and that was a big rift in their Kevin and Ben's friendship. Was her?
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, can you elaborate on that? I've never heard that.
They did a movie together, Jennifer and Kevin.
Yeah.
And I think Kevin joked with her too many times, and she didn't take it well. So when her and Ben got together, it was kind of like, your friend is stupid. I don't want you hanging out with him.
That sucks.
So it's one of those situations, or something to that effect, and it was really, yeah.
So, like, are they still friends, or?
Well, it's kind of like they kind of. It's more of like they grew apart type of thing.
Oh man.
Yeah, because they would email each other. In fact, Ben used most of Kevin's cast in Red State on The Town.
Oh, okay.
Or Argo.
Argo, yeah, I knew what you were talking about.
And but I mean, I think that was the last time they really kind of chit-chatted, and it was via email, according to what Kevin tells on all these different interviews and stuff that I've seen. So
yeah,
but I think he's gonna reach out to Ben again, see if that makes a difference or something.
I hope so. I mean,
I hope so too.
Mallrats was incredible. I thought it was hilarious. It's probably one of my favorite Kevin Smith movies.
Well, see, what I like about Kevin's movies is that I relate to his movies in such a way. Like, I used to hang out at the mall, our mall.
Oh God.
And
that rat hole.
Yeah, and it had more stores in it when I was younger than it does now, but it wasn't much better.
The mall's like totally. It looks like it's totally abandoned nowadays because there's hardly air. I got drive past it sometimes.
Clerks, I relate to that movie because, well, I've done that job.
Right.
So I relate to that movie. Those two movies I relate to on the level that, only people who've done it or can relate to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's funny to most people, but unless you've had that kind of job
Hmm.
where you push buttons all day and you don't really do anything,
Yeah.
um, and you deal with dumbass people
Yeah.
all days, it makes a big difference.
Uh, one reason I really like uh, his stuff with Jay and Silent Bob is it's the Silent Bob, because sometimes I feel like Silent Bob, but really the way that Jay Muse acts when he's Jay, like, like really just like crazy and sort of annoying, inappropriate. I
Oh,
can really relate to that sometimes. Like, man, he is so funny. The way he portrays Jay, it's incredible.
Yeah, I might want to look into this Kevin's work by sometime.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, tonight,
if
dude.
you don't mind language,
Yeah,
then go ahead.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't
'cause
watch it with
he
parents or
he has a mouth on him.
anything. Yeah.
What's the show called? Let me write it down.
Oh Lord.
Yes.
He Clerks.
Oh, okay. I think I've heard of it before.
It's on Netflix. I know you have
it
Netflix.
is.
All right, I can watch it on Netflix. I can get it later and see it. Oh, but speaking of movies, ever since I was little, when I saw Spider-Man 3, how they portrayed Venom, like I was disappointed, but I was like, that's not Venom at all. But like, I'm hoping and I'm praying that they cast Venom in the new Spider-Man movie, but I doubt they will. Who knows?
It's possible. The thing about the Venom that was in Spider-Man 3 was that Sam Raimi didn't want to use him.
Yeah. And he like did him in the worst
really?
way possible. Like too much face time from the actor. He wasn't like how he was in the comics at all.
Who did he want to use?
But
He didn't want to do Venom at all. He wanted for it to be Sandman.
just Sandman. Yeah, that would be actually still kind of a bad movie for Spider-Man 3 if they did just Sandman in a way.
Well, if they still had emo Spider-Man, then yes, that
Well, I
would.
think that's why the emo Spider-Man was there to kind of like tell the producers, screw you.
Yeah, I honestly thought emo Spider-Man was funny. Like, even now, I just think it's hilarious.
Yeah, well, the thing about it is that if you're going to use Venom in a movie, make that situation serious. You know,
Right.
The whole him dancing up the street was not fitting for the movie. It just fit into the movie. You were like, what am I watching here? It's completely different. It would have been fine if they had established in part 1 and part 2 that people walk down the street dancing and pointing their fingers at random people, you know?
Like being at New Orleans.
Yeah, exactly. That's New Orleans. But and Sam Raimi was kind of roped into using characters that he didn't want to use. So he was kind of like, you know what? We'll take care of that.
Yeah.
Which is why you don't see Spider-Man 3.5. You notice they released Spider-Man, and then they came up with this 1.5, and then they did part 2.
I've seen those. I've actually seen those. What are those exactly?
Those are extended cuts of the movies that Sam Raimi went back in and added a few things. Maybe as little as like 8 minutes worth of footage, but I don't think they did it for part 3.
No, I haven't seen a part 3 one. But there is something, like, I remember after part 3, he said he was going to add a Carnage, and I'm pretty sure if part 4 came out, Carnage.
Oh yeah, I heard that years ago.
Yeah, I remember like when he confirmed it, like saying we're gonna make it, but then it was like, nope, we're not doing it any longer. I was like, dadgummit, there goes Carnage. And
well, speaking of stuff like that, the whole thing with the Sony Spider-Man, what do you guys think is gonna happen with the Secret Six? Or is it the Secret Six or
Sinister Six?
Sinister Six.
Sinister. Sorry, I was thinking DC for a second.
It's gone. That's forget about it now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that went away after they had to recast it, and now they're part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. All that's gone. it's kind of like how Batman is completely different than the Christian Bale Batman.
Yeah.
It's completely different.
They built that up so much in the second movie.
Yeah. Well, they should have made a good movie.
Yeah. Speaking of bad movies, Batman and Robin. Back in the when that came out, I know Jonathan's seen Batman and Robin. Have you seen it, Gary? Batman and Robin?
In fact, I just watched it a couple of weeks ago.
I did too. Wow.
Because Kevin Smith did a commentary for Batman Forever. I mean, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin, and they are the funniest things because they make fun of that movie like you wouldn't believe. And oh god, it doesn't need it.
Is it on his YouTube channel?
No, you could probably find it on YouTube. Somebody's taken it and put like a picture to it, like you could see Batman's silhouette.
Oh, so it was part of a podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kevin does a podcast called Fat Man on Batman.
Yeah, I watched the live ones when he does with Bernard. I think his name is. Yeah, I like Fat Man on Batman.
Yeah, he did the streaming videos with Mark Bernard, like we're doing right now. But
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love his podcast. They're. All right, so let's see what else can we tackle. What?
I'm trying to think right now.
Does any of you think of it?
Oh, I have an idea, but it's probably a dumb one. It might not work, but we can try kind of talk about our comic book collection. Gary has one, Jonathan has one, and I have one.
Okay.
I mean, I can easily I have a chest right next to my desk. It's full of comics. My dad's collected these.
Cool. You don't have to show them all. You could talk about it. Just ask away.
You know about how many you have?
Oh, well, I have them just a few in this little box. I could just show very few. If that's okay.
Okay.
Wait. Tell them what you have. Tell them the good ones your dad has.
Oh, my dad actually got the first appearance of Wolverine.
Nice.
And how much? Wait. Tell him how much you got it for at the garage sale.
I think he got it for 25 cents or 50 cents.
Yep.
That's like a comic collector's dream.
I know.
He also got. I forgot this one Thor character's name, but Jonathan saw it. He was on the cover of a Thor comic, and he was smashing his hammer through the logo.
Beta Ray Bill.
Yeah, he also has the first appearance of him.
And I think he said he got that for $5.
That makes sense. I have 4 long boxes and 6 short boxes because I can't find long boxes anymore.
They are kind of fine. I've noticed that.
But it's if I had to guess, if a long box carries about 100, so that's 400 or 450.
Yeah.
Probably about 600 comics.
Dang.
And that's not nearly as many as friends of mine have. I've got friends that have 6,000 and 7,000 just.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hey.
Jeez.
They've been collecting since they were kids, so.
Yeah. Andrew, I saw when I went to interview Gary, he has an insane DVD collection.
Nice.
He has them lined up all around. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I think last count was a couple of years ago, but I think it's 1,500 DVDs.
Dang.
Good goodness, man.
I'm a movie buff. What can I say?
It's heaven, cave. It's heaven, definitely.
Yeah.
Talk about your collection of comics. You're fine.
Yeah. Who?
What?
Who? Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Just a small talk about it.
I would, if I'd have to guess, maybe 250 or 300. I have a lot of graphic novels as well, though.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, you can see, I like to collect, action figures for sure. But
I do as well.
yeah, just a multitude of things.
I look at huge Batman standing right there. Jonathan's seen it.
Cool.
Yeah, he has that slideshow collectibles. It's like the Batman Hush.
You want to see it?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, give him
Oh,
that.
yeah.
It came with the night ring.
Yeah.
Oh,
There he is.
that's nice.
The cape is actually really huge.
Yeah.
He's got interchangeable heads, but he's a very nice figure.
Yeah. That looks nice.
Do you guys know Migos, right?
Yes.
At the at comic, I was able. I don't know if you saw it, Gary, but this one guy had a huge kind of wall of Migos.
Yeah, I saw a few
lining everything.
That.
I was able to get. He gave me because we were a little while, and he was like, "Well, you know what? I kind of like you, so I'm gonna give you a deal." And so I got a pretty good deal on this Spider-Man original type. So that was pretty cool. It was it was originally 60, and he was like, "You know what? I kind of I like you. So we've been talking, so got it for I think 20."
Yeah, right now I'm on the quest
But,
the Batman one.
What are you on the quest
Oh
for?
yeah, the Batman.
The Batman Migo.
Oh, yeah. Good luck. If you can find one that hasn't been opened, you're going to pay a lot of money.
I've been up under like $400 automatically, and I'm like, I can't do that.
I might be able to contact one of the guys at the Secret Stash if you're serious about it. Because they sell those kind of stuff, but you'll probably pay a lot of money for it, so it's up to you.
Where at?
Yeah. That's what I'm scared about. Like,
oh yeah, the Secret Stash, right?
Oh, and also speaking of Migos, have y'all heard of those the stretchy hero things they made?
Yeah.
Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah, I remember a long time ago when they became a thing again. Like I got the Mr. Fantastic one when not the first, but like 2004, I think. The 2004 Fantastic Four movie came out. I got the Super Stretch Mr. Fantastic, and I love the heck out of it.
Nice. I just have like a Batman figure, just a regular 8-inch Greg Capullo that I got from Hastings, and I got a Jay and Silent Bob figure that I had to get those because I look like Silent Bob. If you don't know who they are, though. Yeah, that one of the characters on the movies. Let me see.
Yeah. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. That was. Are you guys planning on going to see Ant-Man this week?
I am.
If I get time, I will. Yeah.
Well, I heard it got like a really good reaction at the premiere.
I don't doubt it. I mean, Marvel hasn't been doing bad, so that's Silent Bob.
Right. Yeah, he does look a lot like Silent Bob.
I do that a lot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, wait, go ahead.
Speaking of Marvel movies, another Spider-Man movie. I know you're probably gonna get tired of this, but like at one time, y'all remember this when they were saying like we're gonna make a Venom movie and we're gonna make them good, like a really good Venom. Remember that, Jonathan?
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Yeah. Well, like when he canceled it, he got like really mad. Like the director, and he wore a Venom mask and he broke into Marvel Studios, and he put like a bunch of Venom toys in something. It was a news report on it, and he put a message like he threw a brick through the window.
That's Kevin, by the way.
Oh yeah, I've seen Kevin before. So And like he threw the brick into the window of Marvel Studios and said, "We are Venom," and then like he left. He was like really pissed about it. Like they weren't able to do that.
Damn. I mean, were they able to prove that it was him?
Yeah. I mean, this director, like I remember listening to news about it. Like he really wanted to do it.
Yeah. I don't mean, the Hollywood system is so
Rogan nowadays.
fickle about stuff. If it's all about, it's a business. I mean, that's all it comes down to. And if it's gonna make the most money, that's what they'll go for. Yeah. And Marvel has a plan. I mean, they've got their next 4 or 5 years planned out.
That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, so, and Venom does not fit into that plan. They're too worried about doing Captain America and the Avengers and Daredevil and stuff.
Cosmic.
I mean, they're too busy about getting that out there on a timely basis. They're trying to get a movie out every 6 months, I think it is. Because, I mean,
yeah, I heard that.
Just came out, and now Ant-Man is fixing to come out. And then Captain America will be out soon thereafter. I mean, it's ridiculous how quickly they...
Deadpool in February.
Yeah. Deadpool in February is another example. But that's not really Marvel. That's...
that's Sony, but... or Fox. I think it's Sony, right?
No, I think Fox. Fox does X-Men, and who knows what Deadpool's with. He could be with Fox.
Oh, yeah, and Fantastic Four in August.
Yeah.
That actually looked really good. Plus, it's being based off of the Ultimate Universe Fantastic Four, which is a pretty cool concept.
Did you? Have you guys ever seen Whiplash?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
It's really good.
It's incredible. An incredible soundtrack, incredible story. Miles Teller, the main character in Whiplash, he's going to be doing Mr. Fantastic, and he's a really great actor.
I want to see Whiplash. I just haven't rented it yet. And it's one of those things that, like, if I rent it, I'll forget it here, and I'm not going to buy it just yet.
Yeah. Well, what I just go on, like, iTunes or something like that, and I just rent it off of there. That's what I did for it. But if you're a fan of independent movies, then you'll be a fan of Whiplash. I'm a big fan of independent movies. So.
Oh yeah, and speaking of a good movie, Gary, have you seen Interstellar before? You probably have.
I haven't seen it yet because there again, I don't know when I'll have time to do it.
It's beautiful and amazing. I mean, if you like space, anything like that, like you'll fall in love with this movie. I loved it.
Yeah, I watched enough of it online to kind of be like, oh yeah, I need to rent this and I'm going to watch it on a big screen.
Yeah.
On my TV. So it's one of those movies that I had the opportunity to watch the whole thing, but I was watching it on a TV about this big. Like, this needs to be viewed like this. So I just kind of stopped and I just haven't caught back up with it.
Have you seen Terminator yet?
No, I haven't. I haven't been to the
man.
Well, I take it back. I went and saw Jaws the other night because that is one of my favorite movies of all times, and I had to see it on a big screen. So,
yeah, but that was cool.
It was awesome. Like, it was so good to see that in that atmosphere. It was like seeing
the first Jurassic Park.
Jurassic World, you mean?
Oh wow!
I love
the Jurassic Park. They reshowed it, and I got to see it on the big screen. That was really cool.
Man, I never get to see these re-showings. Like, every time I see the event, like, it's over. I'm like, darn it.
I wish I would have went to the one of Batman '89.
Yeah.
that was another one that I had the opportunity of going to see it, but I was like, I can watch that movie at home for free.
Yeah, I know, I can too, but I don't know. I kind of
Not
the
only
fact of
do
seeing
I
it on a big screen would be
have
pretty cool.
that movie, but I had the 3D one with it. Yes, I have a copy of Batman and Robin, and I had the Dark Knight trilogy. So it's kind of like I'm just gonna have a marathon.
Like individual DVDs or just like that whole special pack?
I have a box set that has the first 4 in it,
Oh,
and I have a box set that has the Dark Knight trilogy in Blu-ray, and I also have the '66 Batman
Oh
on
man,
Blu-ray.
I'm jealous of that.
And I have the movie, the '66 movie.
I am a huge fan of the '66 show. Like that show was so well done in my opinion. It's hilarious.
I love the movie.
People talk about it being campy and silly. That's what comics were in that time.
Silver Age.
Huh?
The good old Silver Age.
Exactly. And I mean, a lot of times they were goofy. I mean, I remember seeing a Batman and Robin where they're fighting on a giant roulette wheel, where and I'm like, that wouldn't happen nowadays.
Yeah, and like
Oh,
Not with
once that came like '86 with Frank Miller.
Say that again.
Right. With like '86 and everything with Frank Miller coming in.
Oh yeah. Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns changed all of that.
Oh yeah, I've got like the animated movies. I have both sets of the animated movie. It's like it stays true to the comic in my opinion.
It's pretty close. Yeah, there's a few differences, but nothing that ruins the movie. Yeah. But it's really good. Like in fact, I watch it about once a week. I'll put it on and go do stuff, and I'll just have it on, and I have the one that's took the 2 parts and they put them together, so it's like 2.5 hours of Dark Knight Returns, and I just let it play, and then it repeats, and I usually let it just loop. So I've almost got that show memorized.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Dark Knight Returns, I can't wait for Master Race. That's gonna be. Hopefully, it's good.
Master Race?
It's I could be wrong, but it's like the third part to the Dark Knight Returns comics. Like there's.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. Frank Miller's writing a third part to the Dark Knight after Dark Knight Strikes Again.
Yeah.
Which he kind of did a prequel to those. The All-Star Batman and Robin is written by Frank, and it's kind of set in that same world, and it's just different art. I think Jim Lee did the artwork.
Yeah, people are scared after All-Star Batman and Robin for Frank Miller. They're like, oh, please don't screw this up. Like, please don't.
I don't think we're gonna have a big problem. I think he's gonna do fine.
I have a question about the Comic-Con exclusives at Hastings for a second. Are those going to be available at Hastings, the Comic-Con exclusives?
Some stuff. They have a list of things that they sent us. And every day for the weekend that the whole weekend that just in it.
Yeah.
They released them, and we've been selling them. Like the one day was a Predator 7-inch figure.
Yeah, I saw that.
Stuff like that. So I don't really know all that much about it because I looked at the list and I was like, no Batman.
Are they sold out yet?
A really big Batman fit right now. So.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, I guess not, but
Yeah. Man, it would actually be really cool if y'all received like the Jim Lee sketched figures.
Oh man, did you see that, Gary?
No, I haven't seen
the blue line. You know what blue line is, right?
Yeah.
They made a blue line Batman figure, Jim Lee style.
Interesting.
It is amazing.
I could show him it.
They have it online at GameStop right now for $40. It's
That's not
insane.
bad.
That's not a bad price.
Yeah, people are selling it on eBay for $80 to $100. That was my favorite con exclusive this year.
It'll probably go up from there too.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and pre-order it pretty soon.
Hey Gary, here it is. I'm not sure if you can fully see it, but
Oh yeah, that's okay. I was wondering how they did it, but yeah, that looks pretty good.
yeah, I really want that.
It's awesome.
I can add it to my huge Batman collection right behind me.
Yeah, he's a big fan of Batman as well.
Nice.
Just like all of us here. I have the Death in the Family behind me.
Yeah, he does. I'm actually kind of jealous of that. Like, he got all the single issues, and
that is my favorite Batman arc of all time.
Yeah, but question, Jonathan, like, how long did it take you to get that? Like, probably almost a year or so?
Well, what originally happened was I got the graphic novel. I fell in love with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to Houston, and I went to a couple of the shops, and I found 2 of them. And so once I got 2 of them, because that's all I could find, I came back here. And I don't know, Gary, if you know about Sidekick. It's across from the zoo. It's
kind of more like a magic shop rather than a...
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Ron's shop. I went there, and he had all of them, CGC, and you can tell that 2 of them are and 2 of them aren't. Well, I didn't feel like buying the whole set because he said like $180 or something like that, and I wasn't really willing to do that for all 4 since I already had 2 of them. So he kind of struck a deal in a way to where I could just get the 2 CGC for $80. So
he caught the bottom for 30s.
Yeah, really.
Ooh, Gary, can I show you something real quickly?
Yeah, sure, man.
All right, let me get it out. Speaking of more first appearances, like, I got this recently. It's probably not in here. It's probably buried underneath all this art and autograph stuff. Like, I keep all my special comics and like the chest and all that. Gonna find it. Okay, here's one. Sorry if it's taking me a little bit, but like.
You got Alex Ross right there, Superman from Kingdom Come.
Nice. Oh yeah.
I love Kingdom Come.
Yeah, but like I got these separately.
Oh yeah.
3 of them.
Yeah.
These are like the first few appearances of Venom.
Yeah. No, the 300 I think is the first appearance. Of Venom.
Yeah, 300 is.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I think he got 2 by accident.
Yeah.
I'll have to check my my Spider-Man comics. I don't know if I got. I know I got the May Parker.
Oh, wow.
And I've got the first one that Todd McFarlane did.
Yeah. Spider-Man 1.
Yeah, which is I love his artwork.
Oh yeah, definitely. You can't
Especially
go wrong with Todd McFarlane.
Spider-Man. I think it was a interesting little take on it.
Yeah, I also like. I've never read Spawn before, but Greg Capullo and Todd McFarlane, the way they draw Spawn, I thought it was incredible. I've never read it, but I've seen it in a lot of art.
I've got the first 117 issue.
Dang.
Well, I was collecting it when it came out, so I would buy them every month.
Oh wow, that's cool.
So I got them as they came out.
Oh, so like it has like a lot of sentimental value then.
Yeah.
If you liked it.
Yeah, oh yeah, I loved Spawn. Spawn was my Batman before Batman was my Batman. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, now Batman is,
Is your Batman. Yeah.
That's the only way of putting it. It's like,
he
was my Batman before Batman. Now it's Batman. Sorry.
I know you're a big reader. Have you read anything lately?
Actually, I kind of haven't read any new books lately. I've read Rotten Ruin by Jonathan Mayberry.
Yeah, I remember you saying that in the podcast.
Yeah, I read that, finished it, and I was going to start the second book because I think there's 5 books in that series.
Oh, wow.
And I'm not really one of these people that could read an entire series back to back to back to back.
Right,
I like to take breaks
Yes.
Like I read something else, and I'll read something completely different. I'm waiting on this Batman novel to show up.
Yeah, the Arkham Knight one.
The Arkham Knight novelization, because I'm kind of waiting on it. So in the meantime, I'm going back and I'm reading some old trade paperbacks that I have of like when Bane broke the night.
Nightfall.
Nightfall.
You got that? I'm trying to read that right now as we speak, and it's humongous.
Yeah, it's 3 trade paperbacks that are like 460 pages each. And I'm on the second one, and I'm just kind of reading through it. I'm not really, because I've read it when it first happened.
Yeah.
I know the story pretty well, but I've been kind of reading that to kind of fill the void of not reading a novel until those books come in. When they come in, I'm just probably put them away as quick as I can. And then I'll go back to Jonathan, because I see him on the 25th in Houston again.
Oh, for Space City?
Yeah. And
How much is that?
I wanted to get it. I don't even know how much it's.
Oh, wait, I forgot you're going there for free. Never mind.
I'm getting in the show for free, and I'm working at the shows.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I might try and stop by. I think I was going to go to Fanfare, but I don't know. Houston is just a great city. I think it is amazing for cons, and I don't know, Gary, if you've ever been to their comic shops. Have you?
You're really
No, I've actually the only time before Comic Palooza was a very sad experience. So my dad had developed cancer.
Oh.
So we had to go to the cancer center there to
MD Anderson?
To get diagnosed.
Yeah.
So I haven't really been that familiar with Houston all that much. So.
Well, I'm sorry about that.
No, it's. I don't mean to bring the show down or anything, but it was.
No.
Hey, Jonathan, sorry. I have to go by 10 o'clock.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll wrap it up by then, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say, the next time you go in for Space City or whenever you're back there, I highly recommend going to Pop Culture Company. I don't know if you've ever heard of it before. They're extremely nice, and I've actually been featured on their website and blog for writing reviews on comics.
Nice.
So I kind of have a relationship built with them.
Yeah.
And it's a really cool shop, but they have one shop called Third Planet. And no joke, it's like a mini Walmart.
It really is.
It is huge, chock full of action figures on the walls, comics in between. It's humongous.
Wow.
In fact, they had a CGC, I think it was a pretty high grade of Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1, Issue 2.
Wow.
So I mean, they're a big shop in Houston. So I mean, if you're ever out there, it's a mini Walmart.
I'll have to see if I get a moment to go do one of them, but honestly, I don't know how the con is gonna go.
Yeah. When you're at a convention, it's all day thing.
At a convention.
Yeah.
that I'm working this show.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the things that they told me that I was gonna get to do was take the VIP tour of NASA with some of the guests.
Oh no way! Like they did with Gotham in Comic Palooza.
Yeah.
Because they did that exact same thing with the Gotham cast.
Yeah. And I'm gonna probably be one of them that's gonna go with them, to walk with them,
Yeah.
Make sure that nobody messes.
Try and snag an interview or something.
I'll see what I can do. I have to see how professional I have to be and whatnot.
Right. You don't want to just be like, "Hey, I'm supposed to protect you, but can I get a few words?"
Yeah. You don't want to make the wrong impression, especially.
Right.
Supposed to be like the muscle.
Yeah. Do you know who it is? Or
No, but the entire cast of Star Trek Voyager is going to be there.
Oh, sweet! I'm a huge Star Trek fan.
I'm hoping that I can get on there to work.
Oh my gosh, that would be incredible.
That'd be cool.
I have one more question for you before we wrap it up.
Yeah, sure.
Have you ever got to meet or talk to Stan Lee for a small amount of time?
Yes.
Really?
Yes,
They let you talk to him?
Yes.
That's kind of rare.
Well, it also I was also working for the con that
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it was one of those things where like I was talking to the organizer and he was like, "Hey, you want to meet Stanley?" And I was like, "No, I don't want to meet Stanley." Yeah, of course I want to meet Stanley. What's the matter with you?
Do you have to ask?
Yeah, I was like, he's like, let me introduce you. So we walked over, and he was like, I want to talk to Stan for a second. And I was like, okay. So they talked for a minute. And he's like, hey, this is my buddy Gary. And Stan looked at me, and he goes, damn, I thought you were Kevin Smith for a second. In so many words, he was like, I thought you were Kevin. Like, no, sir, I'm just dressed like him. And he was like, well, it's nice to meet you, young man. I was like, thanks.
Wow.
Very nice to meet you, too, of course. And then a few years later, I was working at Dallas Comic-Con with Jill State from Firefly.
Yeah.
Colleague, Katie or whatever her name.
Yeah.
Mechanic. I don't know why I couldn't pronounce her name at the moment, but I was working with her, and I was backstage waiting on her, and I could see her in the green room talking to the entire cast of Firefly.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I know, right? And Stan Lee walks by, and he was like, hey, guys. And we were like, hey, Stan. I didn't even get a chance to be like, you remember me? But I doubt he does, but it was really one of those moments where I was like, Stan Lee just spoke to us.
Wow.
And then, like,
incredible.
2 seconds later, Brent Spiner, who played Geordie LaForge, not Geordie,
Data
on
Next Gen.
He was walking by, and he stops dead in his tracks, looks at me, and he goes, you're Gary Moore.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
I was like, yeah.
That is.
But at the time, there was an Amy Adams and a Henry Cavill on Facebook.
Yeah.
Amy Adams, Henry Cavill, they don't have time for Facebook. It was like, until this very second, I wasn't even sure if that was really you on Facebook.
Yeah. Oh, my
And he was like, yeah, that's me, and I checked my Facebook page. I was like, oh, cool, dude, thanks for remembering me. And he's like, yeah, man, sure, no problem.
That is crazy.
So it was like a twofer in like a span of about 2 minutes.
That is crazy.
Well,
sorry?
Just one more thing. Like, there's actually one more guy I actually wanted. He's dead now, but like that I wish was still alive today. Bob Kane, the creator of Batman.
Yeah, I would like to have met Bob too, because.
Well, you can't forget Bill Finger either.
Well, no, he's the one that came up with the look that we got. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know, I forgot his granddaughter's name, Athena.
Yeah.
She did some documentary, and I actually met her in St. Louis. Her and the people who were filming the documentary, and went to their panel. Because if you notice in the comics, they never mentioned Bill Finger. They mentioned only Bob Kane, and she was like trying to get recognition for her grandfather because apparently there was some falling out. And I went to a panel where they talked about it. It was pretty interesting. She seemed to have no clue what Batman was. So like the whole time,
what your grandfather made.
They were trying to fill her in, but I don't know. It was pretty interesting.
They could have said, like, you know that guy that's dark and has pointy ears? Yeah, that one popular hero. Yeah. The hero that your grandfather made.
One thing I really enjoy about conventions are the panels, especially the Q&A panels.
I love those. I love the JDF one, especially. Jason David Frank. I always mess up with his name. The Green Ranger from the original.
Yeah.
He was really nice.
I actually have hung out with him before.
Wow.
I had no idea who he was either.
Really?
There was just some buff guy hanging out at the bar with us, and I was like, finally, like.
Well, he lives in Houston, so.
Yeah.
I heard he's like very nice. Is he?
he was nice. He knew a lot of the same people that I was hanging out with.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of like they finally leaned over and they're like, "That's Jason David Frank." And I was like,
Oh, Jonathan.
Dude, if the wards would have heard that, they would have been like, Gary, what are you doing? Like, you gotta.
well, that's the thing about it. Like, I wasn't into Power Rangers when it first got popular
Mhm.
because I was just old enough to not appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know, my Saturday morning cartoons were the real Ghostbusters. You know,
Like
kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like I had just hit that age where watching that kind of stuff was not uncool.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, Shane and all them, they know that. And it's not that I don't have anything against it. I just never got into it like they did. So when I met him, I had no idea who he was. And he was like, I was the Green Power Ranger. And I was like, oh, okay. I've never watched that show.
Ooh.
I'm like, and I told him, I said, I have nothing against it. And I told him about the age thing, and he was like, yeah, that happens.
Not offended or anything.
No, he kind of understood. I was like, yeah, I was at that age where, like, Saturday morning cartoons weren't cool anymore.
Yeah.
Now, I wish I had stayed watching a lot of that stuff because I would appreciate it more.
Yeah.
But at the time, you weren't cool if you watched Saturday morning cartoons when I was a teenager. Being a nerd nowadays is completely different than it was even 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, so in fact, we couldn't really like talk about our nerdom in open discussion like we're doing right now.
Yeah.
It was really, really, you know, oh, you read comics? Oh, I didn't read comics.
Like Silent Bob, like have the coat and open it up and just have comics. Like, which one do you want? Like,
it was really like, there's a comic book shop. Where? You know? And it was really not even like, let's go to Lafayette and buy comics. It was like, we'll get our mother to drive us to Lafayette and take us to buy comics.
yeah.
Your mother was like, I'm not taking you to a fucking comic shop. What happened to football?
Ooh, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Before I leave, should we tell him the story of what happened when we met the original Hulk?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Lou Ferrigno. Yeah.
I'll tell it. Okay. So basically, people are like, he can't hear too good.
No, you can't.
Yeah, so people are getting free handshakes and free stuff from him.
Oh shit.
Yeah, at the New Orleans convention.
Jonathan said we should get free stuff, and I was like, so I walked up there and I wasn't sure what to say. I just see him looking down at me, this scrawny little boy, this huge muscular dude. I just reached my hand over shaking because I knew he was, and I was excited to meet him. But I was just nervous because he looked kind of pissed, actually.
Yeah, he was a little agitated for some reason.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what? The heck with it. I'll just pay full price for it.
Yeah. So what happened? I saw the same guy going to people and just shaking their hands and just saying, hey, just talking to him. And I was like, oh, well, that'd be cool because I was running out of money. And so I was like, let's just go say that we appreciate his role as the Hulk and just shake his hand and move on. So we went up there and we were standing there. We shook his hand and then we kind of just stood there for a second because he.
You stood behind the pole.
No, I shook his hand.
Oh yeah, you did come up there after I paid.
I shook his hand and talked to him, and he was like, so what do you want? And we were like, what? So quickly, Andrew pulled out his wallet and for a $40 autograph, and then we left. But it was pretty awkward at first because I did not know what we were getting ourselves into.
I had to look up at him.
Call security or anything like that. But it was pretty awkward.
Yeah, I had to look up at him. I think I had to because he was standing.
Yeah, he was huge. His hand is humongous.
He's a big guy. But I was working with Kane Hodder, who played Jason Voorhees in 7, 8, 9, Jason X, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Jason in space.
And he introduced me to Lou Ferrigno.
Wow.
So it was kind of cool. Like,
I guess it pays off to talk to people and present yourself in a good way.
well, I was working.
I want to do that soon.
Like, I was King's handler that weekend, which King didn't need a handler, but I was there just in case he did need something.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of like, he was like, hey, you met Lou? And I was like, no.
No.
Meet Gary. And I was like, hey. And then he introduced me to Stephen Young from Walking Dead, plays Glenn on Walking Dead.
Yeah.
He introduced me to Robert Patrick, who was the Terminator.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So, I mean, the guy was like, hey, meet my buddy Gary.
There's this huge muscular dude just like standing like all stiff, look, and he's like, hello.
Well, guys, I had a great time. I think this was really fun.
Yeah, again.
Yeah. So just before we sign off, again, Andrew here, Phillip the Comic Guy. You can check out his YouTube channel. Gary Moore with The Moore Show podcast, incredible podcast. You can find it on iTunes, Buzzsprout, Podbean, I think.
Thanks.
YouTube channel. But anyways, I'm Speaks, and we're going to be signing out. So thank you guys very much for watching.
See ya.
Bye.